Hi, I'm Stephanie from Our Natural Wisdom, and thanks for joining me for my weekly offering here on Instagram Live. This week I'm feeling especially called to share something that's so appropriate for this season of October, this time where the veil between the worlds is thin. And this is a special practice that has really made a difference in my life and in the lives of many of my clients and students. And that is calling upon the wisdom and support of your sacred nature ancestors. I know this month so many of us are focused on honoring our ancestors, which is such an important and beautiful practice. And this is the perfect time of year to do it. And we also have a beautiful connection with our nature ancestors. Now, what are nature ancestors? I'm so glad you asked. Our nature ancestors are aspects of nature that we have a significant connection with, a sacred connection, an ancient and really an eternal, a timeless connection with these aspects of nature. They may be connections and bonds that we have formed with nature through our human ancestry, or it may be through our past lives, which is another type of ancestry. Or it may be something of a different sort. It may be a connection that you have established through parallel lives even. And this connection with your sacred nature ancestors can be especially helpful and meaningful and really powerful when we're experiencing times of self-doubt or a disconnection from ourselves, from our wisdom, from the knowing that we all hold within us, our intuition, our natural wisdom. And so when we connect with our sacred nature ancestors, it's really it's a sense of coming home to these aspects of nature that ground us, that bring us back to our center, that remind us of our strength and our clarity and our confidence. When you think of sacred nature ancestors, I welcome you to really open your heart and your mind to that idea, that concept in this moment, and just see what comes forward for you. Are there sacred animals, sacred plants, sacred landscapes and waterscapes? These may be parts of nature that you have visited in real life. Maybe you live with them and interact with them on a day-to-day basis, but they may also be aspects of nature that you have only seen in books or in photographs or in videos or documentaries about nature. And yet they hold this resonance for you. When you see them, even in pictures and videos on the television, you feel this affinity toward them. You feel like you know them, like you've been there, like you've experienced it. It really brings about this transcendent state, this connection to these aspects of nature that elevates everything that is in that present moment for you. So you can see how connecting with these aspects of nature that hold such resonance for us can be deeply healing and really empowering. So today, I just want to guide you through a brief guided inner journey to connect more deeply with your sacred nature ancestors at this time of the year where in the Celtic tradition, this is the end of the year. We begin a new year in the beginning of November. And this is a time of transition, a time of the harvest, a time of abundance, also a time of closure in many ways, because we are moving toward the end of the growing season, and we're seeing how everything in nature is responding to that. There's so much preparation that's happening right now in nature, but there's also a sense of surrender, to what is inevitable and what is meant to be. So our sacred nature ancestors can really remind us of this power of surrender, this power and really the sacredness of knowing when it is time to surrender peacefully and to allow for what is to be birthed with the new beginning. So this is an especially, I think, important practice when we're feeling a lot of self-doubt, or when we're feeling like we're struggling with identifying our next step, or even being able to acknowledge the path that we're on. These things can really lead to a lot of anxiety and a lot of inner turmoil and despair. And when we have these practices that bring us back to our groundedness, that bring us back to our inner knowing and our connection with all that is around us, it is so important for us to have those types of practices, especially in our society today, in our culture, in our world, where we live such lives of disconnection from nature and from ourselves. So at this time, I welcome you to step into a few minutes of connection with your sacred nature ancestry, of peace, of clarity, and of reminding yourself of the strength within surrendering to that inner knowledge, to that knowing that you have within yourself. So I invite you to take some nice deep breaths. Feel how you are resting so beautifully upon the earth in this moment. Feel how Mother Earth is supporting you in every single way. And within your heart, open your heart up to connecting with a particular aspect of nature. That may be a plant or an animal or a landscape or a river or lake or the ocean. It could be any aspect of nature that comes to your heart right now. And this particular aspect is coming to you because it holds a connection with your ancestry, with either your human ancestors or with your past lives that you have experienced yourself. Now, seeing that aspect of nature, holding that within your heart, recognizing that this part of nature holds special meaning for you. This is your nature kin. This is your nature ancestor. And they have so much compassion for you. They are honoring you. They are grateful to you for reaching out to them in these times. And they have so much wisdom to share with you, to really reawaken within you. Because this nature ancestor lives within you. They are truly within your DNA, within what you are made of. And as they are within you, they are offering you strength and inner wisdom. They are offering you support and loyalty and peace. And as you hold the image of this nature ancestor within your heart, offer them your gratitude for all that they have provided for you in the past. Maybe they were a central part of how you survived in this world in the past, how your ancestors survived. They have been messengers for you, this aspect of nature. They have provided wisdom of the seasons, wisdom of nature's cycles, wisdom of all of the gifts that are available to us when we honor our connection with the natural world. And breathing in this sacred connection that you hold with them, extending them your gratitude, your love, your acknowledgement of all of the support that they have provided, and to welcome their continued support in your life and in the lives of your loved ones. Welcoming their support, their strength, their generosity, their healing wisdom, their intuitive understanding and interconnectedness with all things. And in this moment, welcome a specific message that they have for you, knowing that this message may come in words or in a vision, an image, a smell, a sound. Pause for a moment to hear this special message that they have for you. And receiving that special message with such gratitude, and knowing that they are always accessible to you, your sacred nature ancestor. They are especially accessible in these weeks of October and early November, when the veil between the worlds of the material and the spiritual, the veil between the worlds of the seen and unseen, are thinning. And the support of your ancestors, both nature and human, is abundantly available to you. They are offering their support in every moment, and you are invited to welcome that support that they are offering to you. So thank you so much for joining me in this offering this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you are interested in this kind of work, and I hope you are, I encourage you to click the link in bio for more free resources and information about my group coaching program, The Sacred Grove. This is a coaching experience. It's really more of a mentoring experience that I lead hand in hand with Mother Earth, especially for women who are struggling with anxiety, self-doubt, and other heavy emotions. We work directly with nature to reawaken the peace and the wisdom that you hold within. If you're interested in that experience, I welcome you to click the link in bio to learn more and check out more free resources that I have available for you there. I hope that you have a beautiful week. Thank you again for joining. Take care. Bye-bye.